And we showed it in Jeff Zelony's piece that you say you're not running for president in 2016. It seems like you just affirmed it again. You also signed a letter, several senators signed a letter earlier this year encouraging Hillary Clinton to run. So is she your candidate in 2016?
You know, all of the women, Democratic women, I should say, of the Senate urged Hillary Clinton to run, and I hope she does.
You hope she does, and if she does, she is your candidate.
Hillary is terrific.
You know, you've said she's terrific many times. You say that again in this book, A Fighting Chance. But this book leaves out something of a pointed criticism from your earlier book, The Two-Income Trap. There you praised First Lady Hillary Clinton for her opposition to this bankruptcy bill pushed by the big banks. But go on to talk about how she, as New York Senator, seemed she could not afford that principled position. Senator Clinton received $140,000 in campaign contributions from banking industry executives in a single year. Big banks were now part of Senator Clinton's constituency. She wanted their support, and they wanted hers, including a vote in favor of that awful bill. So do you think that, are you worried that somehow she will bow to big business? Those were your words in that book, if she becomes president.
Look, I've made it clear all the way through this book, and really what I've been working on for the last 25 years, that I'm worried a lot about power in the financial services industry. And I'm worried about the fact that basically starting in the 80s, you know, the cops were taken off the beat in financial services. These guys were allowed to just paint a bullseye on the backsides of American families. They loaded up on risk. They crashed the economy. They got bailed out. And what bothers me now is they still strut around Washington. They block regulations that they don't want. They roll over agencies whenever they can. And
would they roll over Hillary Clinton?
Well, they break the law and still don't end up being held accountable for it and going to jail. One of the things that I focus on really hard throughout this book is that is one of the prime examples of how the playing field is tilted and how we've got to push back against it. It's a central issue for me. It's something I'm going to keep talking about, and I'm going to keep talking about it with everyone.
Right, but I'm just saying, do you think Hillary Clinton will push back on that as well?
I'm going to keep talking about this issue, and I'm going to keep pushing on this issue.
Winning over Democrats, though, is only half the battle. How do you build a coalition with Republicans? Are there, for example, Republican senators right now you can work with on these issues?
Not only that I can work with, that I am working with. My partner on a new Glass-Steagall bill, something to separate so that